here's more Elvis. I feel like Elvis items are going to go up in value, especially since his daughter just passed away. But I'm not sure. But here's a lot of Elvis cups and memorabilia. Very cool. Some glass balls. Here is some cute figurines. I know it's this cute little figurine, Kathy. Who remembers the Kathy comics? I remember the illustrator of Kathy, actually, when she got married, she stopped making the comics. But it was very popular back in the 80s and in the 90s. There's some cute little infant baby planters and things like that. A lot of fun glassware at this antique mall. I love little bowls like this where they have little keychains and knickknacks. We've had a lot of classic keychains. Number 1 jogger. That definitely was not for me. I am not a jogger. Oh, who remembers Lucky Rabbit feet? This one was $8. I don't typically see rabbit feet anymore. The Lucky Rabbit foot keychains. These are some interesting earrings. Someone made them out of paper clips. I don't remember looking at the price, but I thought they were kind of crafty. And this pottery here is, I don't see this very often, and they had a whole collection of it. Their prices were pretty reasonable for what they were. This little one was only $12, $29. It's not something I collect, but I know it can be quite popular. I love the swirls. These bags of Legos were really cool, but there were no minifigures in them, so they really weren't worth the money. If you see bags of Legos like this, it's usually just bricks, and usually you want the minifigures with the bricks when you buy a big bag like that. Again, they had a lot of the Mickey Mouse, Disney memorabilia stuff, figurines, and it was priced quite right. A lot of it was newer in the box. These would make great gifts. Now, if they were having a sale, I probably would have picked up a couple things, but I just didn't have the money to purchase some of these items. The prices were, retail prices, but some of them would make great gifts. Oh, I loved these. I never heard of Cardew Classic. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it was so unique, based on famous Disney characters like this Alice in Wonderland. I think it was like a cookie jar. Here's some pink depression glass. They also had these wonderful, you can't really see them, these wonderful Lego figures and spaceships and Star Wars, and they weren't for sale. They were just for looks. They asked that you do not touch them, that they weren't for sale. They're just for looks. But look they were all put together. This basket was huge. It was really cool. You can see how big it was. It was a few feet tall, and they wanted $149.90 for it. I don't know if it was Native American or new or older, but it was the biggest basket with a lid I'd ever seen. These were all Starbucks mugs over here. Some comics. I don't know a lot about comics, so I did not look through these, but they were reasonably priced. There was a whole collection of Pyrex from the 1960s and 1970s. I see a lot of the wheat patterns in Pyrex a lot, so that was something that wasn't too rare for me. This was cool. Some Rice Krispie treats. This is something that you could probably order from the cereal boxes. This is from the 1990s. Typically can't do that anymore unless it's like books. I had fun looking in this little toys bin. These were just $1 each. They had a fun little Hot Wheels, little McDonald's toys. I did actually get a couple pieces. I got a vintage G.I. Joe's from the late 1980s, and I got a toy from the old show, Jim Henson show, Dinosaurs. That was only on for a few years. And you can see what I picked up in just a minute. A lot of McDonald's toys from classic movies. That guy was missing a hat. So here is the toy that I got from the show dinosaurs that they had. And it did work. I have other ones in the set, and I'm trying to complete the set before I resell it. Oh, I didn't show the G.I. Joes. Who remembers these Himalayan lamps? These were big about 10, 15 years ago, maybe even before that. Oh, there's the G.I. Joe. I just showed it there. That was from 1988, 89. I can't remember, late 80s. This giant Pez dispenser, $19. Some big candies you can put in there. Dealers here really likes toys. A lot of collectible cups. This is a fun house. It kind of looked like something you would see at Disneyland. This was not Disney though. This was Party Light, which actually surprised me that Party Light made something so detailed. I feel like I don't see a lot of these Coca-Cola bottles based on sports teams and stuff. This is from the Blazers, which is a Portland, Oregon team. I don't see a lot of that anymore. I'm not sure how old these are. They do look like they were from the 90s. Here's some more Coca-Cola memorabilia. Oh, see, here's some more. Oh, even more Coca-Cola bottles with the Blazers sports team on the box. This is pretty. I thought this would be great for Easter time. Put some eggs in there, candies. Yeah, it was a really fun antique mall.